Yo, 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 testing 1, 2. Can you hear me? 3, 4. What's going on, everyone? Hello. What's up? Let me go live on Facebook. Think it's working? All right, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're all having a great Sunday. Happy Spurs Day, baby. Let's go. Spurs getting a win, man. Love to see it. We're staying up. Let's go. ATX Chaser, good luck and have fun. Thanks, man. That's the plan. We got a very special day coming up on Party Poker today. Going to be trying to qualify for the Party Poker Tour. We've got a $25 flight starting up pretty soon into the final flight. My fiance Rebecca has actually qualified, so good luck to her unless I'm in there. Although there could be multiple winners, so you know, that would be fine too. Yeah, excited to play some cards today. Focused, relaxed, gonna make some quality decisions and hopefully win some money is the plan. How was everyone's week? What did you guys do? What did you get up to? Are you making it through the winter adequately? I hope so, man. I hope so, fam. All right. So let me just pull up a few tournaments. We've got satellites as well, which is cool. 55 into the 320. And we have 2 mystery bounties starting up in a few minutes. So I'm going to get those. I have the PLO tick today as well, so we might be playing a little bit of PLO action. All right, let's get these off the ground and then go from there. First off, it's a 55 to 320 satellite here. And sure, we'll put it up here. That's fine with me. Just get it all framed up. Satellite, I think we put in orange, yeah? Pretty sure. Is that too bright? Nope, the top one is the one. I'd call it creamsicle, personally. That's just my, that's my feeling on it. All right, and that's a $50 buy-in, so let's put 50 bucks there. Okay. Next up, we're going to get the beautiful $320 mystery bounty. Let's go. And sure, we can put that on table 2. And it's going to be $300. Okay, and mystery bounty we've been putting in gold color here. Is that gold? Or is that gold? No, I feel like this is gold. All right. As we have ace king in the satellite, good stuff. We're going to raise to 875 here after the limp. And we get a call. Okay, 10-7 deuce. It's a whatever board. We can bet for value or check. I think a small bet is probably fine here. So we're going to do that. Get a call 5 on the turn. Not really a hand we want to turn into a bluff here, I'd say. It's, of course, an option, but we have a lot of better options, I think. So we'll just check. And show down and lose to a 7. Okay. Now to the 55 mystery bounty. Get this framed up. There we are. Put this in the gold felt as well for our second mystery bounty. And the buy-in is 50 bucks. Okay, so those 3 are all properly set up. Can we mess around with this ace-8 suited? I think so. Let's put a 3-bet in here. What's up, Phil Theo? How are you, yo? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. So we 3-bet. We're going to c-bet here. And then we got to decide on the turn if we want to go all in or not. We're not going to fold out pairs, likely, you know. We are going to fold out a couple better ace highs, I think, and some broadways. But they just shove, what takes it out of our hands. So that's fine. Okay. Still in the satellite, but half stacked. Not what we wanted. The 320 and the 55. Yo, why is my mouse not working? Switching between scenes. Oh, no. That's not ideal. My mouse is not switching between scenes. Good luck, brother. Get that cheddar. Thanks, man. Gonna work on it. Which is okay. It just means I've got to pay attention to it the whole time. Which is not. It's not what we want. All right. Jack 4. Nope. Let's go up to the Queen 8 here. Oh, PLO. True. So we call with Queen 8 in the big blind. This is definitely strong enough to gamble with on this short of a stack, I'd say. La Belle Brick. Bets. Probably French-Canadian, I would think, right? It's the ace-4 clubs. Ship it. Let's go, Dottie. Come on. We fade against the big draw, dude. The big draw. All right. Creamsicle milk is so good. Some local farms in Colorado deliver it to your door with regular milk. Bro, what is that? Do we jam, do we flat, or do we 3-bet fold? Probably 3-bet fold, especially in a satellite format. I think that's a better option, I would say. How's it hanging? Ballood, what's up, brother? Things are good, man. Got off to a really good start today. The Spurs got it done. Very happy to see. We've got a really important week in Tottenham Hotspur land. Second half of the semifinals against Liverpool. And then also Carabao Cup next weekend. So 2 cup games this week. Really important. Excited about that. And yeah, things are good, man. Excited to be playing cards. I'm not excited about how my scenes aren't switching, though. That is not vibing for me. All right, there we go. Now it's working again. I don't know why it didn't work, but maybe my mouse is dying. I might have to order a new mouse, man. I think it is the mouse. Win big, brother. I'm going to try, Christopher Harvey. Good to see you, man. On Facebook. Welcome. Backup mouse, I hope. Yeah, the mouse definitely works. The clickers on the side, not so good. We can figure it out today, man. It'd be fine. But I should probably order one this week. I think that's a good idea. So, we have these 3 tables going now. I need to move this camera down, by the way. Um, 215 Big Sunday, great tournament. Obviously, we love it. We final table it often, but I think I'm just gonna wait till late reg because there is no bounties or anything. So, might as well wait a little bit. I think. Let's go up to the Queen 8 suited in the satellite. Min raise from Hate City. We got Queen 8 suited. No other mice in the house? Can't be sure. I did see a pest removal van on our street last week, so. But no, I've never seen a mouse in our house at all, so I don't think. I think we're good on the mice. Holding the 320. Regular player here we see often. I don't really know these players, though. Your mouse is not working because you now have to pay a 25% tariff before you use it each time. Yeah, true, dude. True. Obviously, big political news with new tariffs on Canada imposed by the U.S., so it's pretty, I'll be fine. Canada will maybe be fine as well. It's a little intense, though, in that I think there is the intentions of the U.S. government is being spelled out as very clear. And I think I don't think they're lying, basically, which is I think Trump wants to expand American territory. I don't think he will invade Canada by any means, but he will fight an economic war and or a propaganda war. And we're vulnerable to both of those things, I think. So we're going to have to see how it plays out. But I think it will be a difficult next 4 years for people that are maybe a little bit more vulnerable in Canada with less options. Thankfully, my fiance is English. We have some ties there. I have enough economic flexibility that I can sort of make moves if I have to, but it's going to be quite interesting to see what happens. A big part of Canadian identity is being not American, actually, which may seem surprising to people, but it's such a large social and economic powerhouse right beside us that a lot of our definition is created through the things that we do differently from them, right? And so the idea that identity is not valid, I think will not go over too well with quite a lot of people. But there'll be some apathetic people that'll sort of just go with the flow, right? I think that is true. So let's see what happens, man. I don't know. If you can send me mouse details, I'll order for you. It could be Best Buy if it's a state of emergency. We're good on the mouse right now, B-Car. But I will send it to you at some point on the stream. I can buy it through the business credit card because it'll be for equipment expenses. Start with a check here. Whatever happened to the bet with you and your brother weighing the same? Did you win some money? We did. We won the bet, brother. We won the bet on 150 grand. Let's roll in here. And we check call for under a quarter with backdoor flush. We pick up a gut shot straight draw, but I think fold is fine on the turn. Jack 10 suited gets through, which is good. Love the content. Thanks, Trey. Interesting to see how the dollar will go. Yeah, it is interesting. I really don't know what the effect is going to be economically on markets. I think in my political sphere, as being sort of a left-leaning kind of guy generally, there's a lot of discussion about how this is such a dumb idea, such a terrible idea. It's going to hurt a bunch of people. I don't know if that's true, right? Like, I think that's an emotional response. I don't. I'm not convinced that this is going to hurt the U.S. economy necessarily, right? Like, it's an unfair tariff. There's no question. It's punishing people broadly, and it's like, hey, you are not worthy of any support. We're gonna do whatever we can to make sure we get what ours is, right? Like, you can always define borders more and more narrowly to people that are in positions of power. You can just reduce borders, reduce in groups, and take from those outside groups, and you will always increase your the gains, right? As a smaller and smaller group benefit. So this is just like, there was a global economy where countries were collaborating together. Canada set up a bunch of its economy to sort of facilitate and benefit from this deal, and it's being revoked, and so now we're in a position where we need to figure out alternatives and other trade partners. It's going to hurt us. America's not in the same position as Canada, right? So, like, I think it's pretty reasonable that corporate profits will increase in the U.S. and that the median and below standard of living will decrease slightly in the short term and not have much of a long-term difference. That's what I think is going to happen, probably. In Canada, I think cost of living will increase. So, I don't like. Let's ignore people for a moment and pretend that everything is numbers on a spreadsheet. For the U.S., this move, I think, is kind of it's indifferent. It's just changing who's receiving the benefits, right? Moving it from one place to another place, and the place it's moving it from is consumers that are buying goods, right? It's like a flat tax, essentially, that's being levied for the next couple of years. And the and the beneficiaries are going to be American companies. Trickle down sort of economic style. In Canada, it's obviously a net negative, I think, right? I think it's a net loss. And a loss for liberalism, a loss for, humanism, for globalism, for, collaboration, humanity, etc. But it's okay. We are going to a hockey game, though. We're going to a hockey game. And it is the Four Nations Cup, which is a new thing that the NHL has put together. Instead of the All-Star game, it has Canada, USA, Sweden, Finland playing a tournament in the middle of the hockey season. So it's a new tournament, right? And you have the best players from each nation playing against each other. So this is the first time it happened, and it's actually happening in Montreal this year. So we bought tickets to the Canada-USA game about a month ago, and they're really expensive tickets, right? Like the cheapest tickets to get in the door are about $800, right? Like that's the nosebleeds. So it's a really sort of expensive event to go to. So we bought tickets. There's 4 of us are going, And since this news came out last night, one of my first thoughts was that game is going to be very charged, dude. Like that game is going to be very, very intense, I think. Because hockey is like Canada's national sport. It's something that, Canadians are passionate and patriotic about, across the country. And a Canada versus USA battle at our game, off this recent news, I think the boos will be loud. I think the tensions will be high. It's going to be one of a kind event, I think. So, yeah, let's see. How's your crypto doing? I think it's fine. It's like 100K or so. I don't know. I actually sold some crypto yesterday just because I have been wanting to lessen my exposure a bit to crypto. I still have like quite a decent chunk of crypto, like more than most people. Looks like it's 97K today. Good timing to sell some yesterday at like 5 o'clock. So yeah, I sold a bit yesterday. Like maybe maybe 10% of my crypto I sold yesterday-ish. So I still have plenty, but it just makes sense to put that money in slightly less risky assets, I'd say. But we'll see. Hey, Jamie, good luck from France, mon ami. Merci beaucoup. I have a drum. Thanks for your support. Appreciate you. Et bienvenue, mon stream. Just come on over and enjoy this country. No, dude. No. Not interested. As I was kind of saying before, right? Like, Canadian values and ideals are largely defined in where they are counter to the predominant American viewpoint, right? So there's a lot that we disagree about. We agree about a lot of things that of consequence, right? We consume the same sort of things. We watch a lot of the same sort of sports, right? We have similar setups when it comes to our schools and when it comes to our roads and when it comes to travel and, things like that. But when it comes to things of consequence that are like important, we have pretty significant differences that, I think if you're in a tough place as a person, obviously, you're just going to go with the flow because you got to look after like getting a roof over your head and food to eat and stuff. But if you have sort of that taken care of and you get to think about what's important to you, I think for most Canadians, the things that are important to us are not nourished in America, right? Like I think unless the thing that's really important to us is making money, in which case it has already been a better alternative than living in Canada, right? Like a lot of the most financially successful Canadians end up moving to the States because they can make more money. And that already happens and already has been happening, right? For a long period of time. But the other things that, matter more on your deathbed as opposed to consumerist, it's just not something I'd be willing to entertain. I don't know if I would die for. I've been thinking about that, right? Like in terms of if a war happened, would I enlist or not? And I'm not really sure, right? Because I think if you look through history, you can sort of just go somewhere else and survive. And life is worth living, and I have a family I love and care for and stuff. But I definitely wouldn't stay, Wouldn't stay. Where's the Jack 9 suited? Love the content, Jamie. Watch on Facebook all the time. What's your biggest online score? Hey, Travis Lester. Thanks, brother. 105,000 is my biggest online score. Biggest online score. We're 2-16 here in the satellite into the 320, which I'm already playing, which is a little awkward. Didn't think about that, but. Completely wrong. Tariffs will cost the average American more to buy. Yeah, I think it will tomorrow for sure. I'm unsure on the long-term effects on American consumers. I think, I think it's the wrong move, but I also think that a lot of people on my side want to paint it to be worse than it is because they kind of hate the policies for good reasons, right? But like, I don't think it's I don't think it's an apocalypse for American consumers. They're going to be fine. It's definitely going to hurt Canadians more than it is going to hurt Americans, but there didn't need to be any hurt, So, yeah, full A7. Why you or more people don't want helps? They are need sometimes age. Not sure what that means. Man, sorry, I didn't understand. But thanks for tuning in. Let me catch up on the Twitch chat here, but we have aces in the satellite, which is pretty sick. Wall Street Journal is expecting a recession increase of 2.3% on top of normal conditions in the next 4 years. Yeah, which is less than I would have expected, actually, to be fair, but we'll see. The U.S. started a trade war in the 20s by imposing crazy tariffs that directly led to the Great Depression. Stuff generally doesn't end up making anything better. Yeah. Well, I think rich people are probably going to get richer from this, I would think, right? And if I think about it from my perspective, right? Like I don't own anything in Canada. I don't own a house or anything like that, so for me, if anything, this would be a buying opportunity in that, 65% of my money is in like S&P 500, it's pretty much completely divested from Canadian economy. But I'll definitely be doing my investing going forward in the TSX, like Canadian stock market, and not the S&P. Yeah. I don't know. We're going to see how it plays out, listener. Sorry, Canada. We're going through something down here in the U.S. Is what it is, man. The majority of you voted for it, is what it is. Gonna call. Is this a happy stream today with the Hotspur victory? Yes, it is. By the way, I just learned what the Hotspur are named after. I don't know if I know that. I know the name Harry Hotspur, but is that the guy that it's named after? I don't know for sure. Priced in here. Sir Henry Percy, who is nicknamed Harry Hotspur. There you go. Yeah, in 1884. Harry Hotspur. Lacrosse is Canada's national sport. Fair. That's fair. I think in our hearts, we love lacrosse too, but, I think you understand what I'm saying. It's the most popular sport in Canada. It's not our official national sport, but Jimmy, good luck on the session from Toronto. Thanks, Daniel. Appreciate you. Win a pot with ace-4 here. We win a pot in the 320 Super as well, which this is the satellite for the 320 Super. I don't know if it'll give us a ticket that we can use next week or if it's going to be completely useless. I'm not sure. In America, the rich control the media, therefore the public only hears stories that benefit the rich. Oddly enough, the public seems to like it that way. Yeah, I mean, I guess you guys technically have C-SPAN, but it's relatively small. In Canada, we have a publicly funded broadcast company, CBC, which is the largest news organization in Canada, but then we have private companies too, like CTV and Global and City and all the newspapers, etc. Yeah, I don't know. Like, it seems like publicly funded is synonymous with communism to American consumers. So they're not interested, which is, I understand. I get it. What's up, Mr. Staples? Hey, Chris. How are you? Fold the 10-5. How many tables are you playing parallel? I'm playing 3 tables right now. If you actually look below my face, which again, this camera's got to move down. If you look below my face, you can see 3 sort of open boxes. Those are all of my tables with my hole cards, the buy-in, and my chip stacks on all 3 tables. So you can sort of see how we're doing across those tables. This one, we started with 10,000 chips. So we have 5.5 stacks here, and top 5 get into this tournament. So that's kind of cool. Since I'm already in the tournament, I think I'm going to call here. Like, technically, you probably don't want to call here, but I think we're sort of indifferent in that we're in the target tournament already, you know? So that's a bit of a problem. I mean, it's a punt if we bust this tournament before we get down to the final 5, but I don't know. It seems close. We get 4 bets. We have to fold. NPR, there you go. Yeah, fair enough. We are all in with the ace-king. Hello from Pennsylvania, Jamie. Good luck, good luck. Thank you very much, man. Appreciate you. How you doing? The Queen 4. Really hard part is logically convincing politicians to do anything that's scientific, as many politicians aren't into science. U.S. government removed all references to climate change recently, dismissing all science. Yeah, I don't know. It seems a little weird, I guess, right? Like, I'm unsure why politicians want to like sort of weaponize that sphere of the world. I don't really understand it so much. Removed from Paris Accord. No U.S. government website allowed to even mention climate change now. Yeah. I mean, that's just straight up fascism, bro. there's just no other descriptor. It's like, if that's true, which I don't know if that's true, right? But if it's true that no government website can mention climate change, it's just fascism. I don't know. But it's an interesting feeling, I think, right? Because it's, I have a feeling that every sort of election, whether you're on the side that won or lost, there's always this feeling of like hopelessness and like the sky is falling. Sort of each time, right? No matter which side you're on, if you take the last like 10 American elections or something, I think everyone kind of thought the world was ending each time that their side lost. But this time does seem to be quite different. Like, I don't think they're of equal equivalence. Some pretty drastic behavior here that I think would have like even shocked people in like the 50s and the 60s and the 70s, right? Like, I think the last time you have equivalent sort of decisions being made was like World War II era and before. So it's definitely like very different than, the last 80 years of history. Those aren't written laws into physics, of course, right? Like, the last 80 years of history are not how things have to work under the laws of physics and biology. It can be organized differently, but it's quite drastically different. I like it less. 10-6-5, we're gonna fold here. So we have the 25-pound Path round 4 starting up pretty soon, but let's get the 215 and the 55. These are freeze outs, and since we busted the satellite, I think it's time to get it going. So let's get it going. First up, the 215 on table 3. Just a freeze out. And then on table 5, we're going to get the 55 masters. Okay, sweet. It's nice to have 2 freeze outs, man. I really like freeze out tournaments. They're quite fun. To just like have no other variables to think about other than winning chips. So, yeah. Seems as simple as uneducated, uninformed are easier to influence and control. Yeah, I've heard some pretty convincing arguments that that's sort of like Elon's MO, is this sort of like long arching plan to essentially seize enough control to bend the world in the way that he wants it to be, based on the values that he finds important. And the way to do that is through sort of right-leaning populism, right? Like, you know, like the sort of Nazi playbook of like create an enemy and control the masses through fear and hatred, and division. You know, I'm unsure if that's what he's doing or if he genuinely believes the things he talks about. I would say it's unlikely that he believes the things he talks about based on the success he's found in his companies. He's probably being manipulative as opposed to genuine. Either way, I just don't I don't like the things he's working towards. I like some of them, right? Like I like transitioning to greener power, for sure. I like space exploration, definitely. I find that valuable as a human species and interesting. The rest, I don't mind tunnels. It's fine, but the rest, I loathe. You guys know what the rest is. So yeah. So it does seem like I don't know. To me, it feels like politics, the way to win at politics is to manipulate people and to sort of lie, to shift the norms. You know? And I don't know, that's pretty intense place to be, I'd say. Like I think as much as people hate politicians of all sides, there was a point where politicians said what they actually believed and said what they actually wanted to do, as opposed to said what was going to get them the most votes for them to do what it is that they actually want to do. And I don't like the new politics, but I don't know, like I don't know if it's fixable. Probably not. What do you think of Bergvall in Spurs? Great, man. Loving him. I mean, I was super pumped with the boys today. Got it done with an injured squad. The only guy that I thought kind of could have done a little better today is Richarlison, but the rest of the squad was just great, man. Really enjoyed it. All good, ATX. All good, man. Thomas, thanks for the good luck. In Denmark, we just had an opinion poll that revealed that the Danes are now more scared that U.S. will start a war in our country than any other country, including the Russians. Trump wants Greenland. I guess we're afraid that he means it. Just crazy. Yeah, I do think he means it. T. Jersland. I think what he says about Panama and Canada and Greenland, I don't think he is bluffing. There's nothing for him to lose. And when he says that's what he wants, I think it's true. Yeah, man. I don't know. Not sure, man. I don't know. It's it might be time that I look into dual citizenship with England. With the UK, I should say. It might be needed. It's really tough to tell, though. It's early days in all of this, right? Like, I think there'll be some time before shit hits the fan, but early bird gets the worm, so to speak, you know? Oh, brutal. Well, that 10-7, we have a mid pair. That's okay. Enough to continue. We're going to check and go to the turn. Sounds like you need some water. Them lips are sticking. Yeah, I had a fisherman friend. I'm going to grab a drink on break here. Have you been playing local anymore? I haven't, bro. I haven't. But probably will be in March at some point. I think there's a WSOP tourney coming to Playground Poker, so I'll probably play that, I would think. We win? What did we win against there? Pocket fours. Okay. Ooh. Maybe I'm going to fold here, actually. Not super fun to fold that, but I think it's the right move. Ace 5 is going to be fold as well. First impression is fold. I'm just trying to think if I can make a profit. Probably not. Hoping for some success for the Swedish national team soon. I mean, Isaac Kulisevsky, Bergvall, Gyökeres. Yeah, I mean, we got 2 of those boys, right? Exciting stuff, man. Which other platform are you streaming? I'm on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook today. Yeah, I probably see that. Take it down. Good stuff. Ace 5 is going to be a fold. Let's go to the 6s here. The Greenland thing is especially so stupid. Like, the U.S. already has a base there, and Denmark is a NATO member. So if the U.S. was actually scared, they could just tell Denmark they want to install some more early warning systems there, build a submarine base or whatever else, and Denmark would say, sure, go ahead. Yeah. Yeah, interesting, man. It's difficult to make sense of. I don't think he's bluffing either, but the Greenlandic people doesn't want to be Americans, just like the Ukrainians don't want to be Russians. So depressing. Let's focus on poker. Good luck tonight. Yeah, just like the Canadians don't want to be Americans, just like the Mexicans don't want to be Americans, just like the Panamanians don't want to be Americans. Yeah, I mean, if we wanted to, we would be, you know. Okay, we're going a quick break. You're watching Pokerstaples on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. Enjoy 5 minutes of highlights. I'm just going to grab a drink. Stay with me. Oh, yes! Thank you, dude. We hold the fun way. Let's go. We call. It's a huge shove, but like 10s is a great hand, so. 10s is a great hand. We're risking it in the big Sunday. Let's go, baby. 6 million chips coming our way. That puts us in a very strong spot. 36 left. First place in this tournament is 6,000. And we're in 10th now. First place in the tournament has 11.6 million. Ace 9. We're ready to gamble for it all here. We're soft bubble here also. 6 off the money. Jam. Jacks here. Beautiful. All right. So we did just bubble a tournament by hero calling on the bubble. Okay, they're all in here. We're going to call. You don't want to see aces, dude. It's not the hand you want to see here, unfortunately. Go for a smaller bet here. This is not a bad board for them, but like we just have a great hand to bet in this spot. I think it's interesting if you enjoy gambling as a hobby, like learn the techniques, make some money with the hobby instead of losing money on it. And you also don't want to deal with the wrong characters getting into the game. But I mean, it's there for the taking, right? And some people do very well running games, but not for me. I would definitely love to do it in a casino. I think that'd be fun, for sure. Too thin to bet here, actually. And on the bubble, we want to check. Control the size of the pot. Pretty bad river. Kind of a bad turn as well. We do block the queen 10 straight, but I don't know if we're winning here. Nice. Check. You check 7. All right, we're in the money of the 215 Big Sunday. $466 cashed, and we have kings. Our opponent's all in for 3 blinds. Okay. All right. Kings here. We open, get 3 bet from Poker Brat. This is just going to be an all-in spot. in the big Sunday. 21 left, $516 cashed. But Kings is great. Also, they're not folding, right? They three bet to almost 4x, so I'm expecting ace queen suited here. That's my guess. Queens. Beautiful stuff. 13.8 million. I mean, I think it's fair, dude. I think it's fair. I'm gonna have to figure out how to change my listing in all of. Open king queen, get a call. Deuce 5-7. Check back. Both of us miss this quite often. Pretty dry board, but really wide range on the button and the big blind. So fifth place or better is kind of what we're going for, but of course we're going for first. Oleg, now's the time, Oleg. Do it. Just do it, Oleg. Just a flat. Queen Jack 3, small bet. We win. Final table height. Coming into the FT, 8 of 9. Top 5 is break even. Fourth place is profit. Third place is more profit. Second place is big profit. First place is massive profit. Do we just jam here? Or do we raise? I think jam, right? Get called by Nick. Yes, let's go. 17 million chips coming our way, baby. Let's go. Come on now. What do we do here with nines, dude? So an all in for 2 blinds, whatever. This is, I mean, we don't care about this. But then this reshove, they are risking their tournament life with a really short second play. So I think we have to fold because this should be really strong. Obviously, we're flipping lots, but I think it's too risky because, yeah, so it's a fold. If it went fold, fold, jam, we rejam. If it goes jam, fold, fold, we rejam. None of this is going to affect me directly, but it is going to make the world uglier. A lead from Stussy. So do we raise or call here? Because bonjour, mes amis. What's up? Welcome back. Let's continue on our journey to poker domination. Got 4 tables in the go here. Super 320, 215 Big Sunday, 55 Daily Legends Masters, and 55 Super. Also starting out this hour, I think we had the 215 Super. Usually, yeah, we do. Super 55, Super 215, Super 33, the Big Sunday PLO, which we're going to play today. All good vibes coming up. Do we want to c-bet here? Probably not. Double gutter here, 6 or 3. Ed K in the house. What's up, man? Can't stay too long because I'm working in a bit. Hope you have a good session. Thanks, man. All the best. Have a good work day. And thanks for tuning in. How did last Sunday end? I forget. Do you guys remember what happened last Sunday? I feel like we got a 5th place or something like that. And broke even-ish, I think. Gonna check down here, maybe lose to a queen, but sometimes beat a 7 or an 8, which we do. Let's go. Okay, I'd just love if we could get the 320 going in the right direction because I love this tournament. Sad flop for that hand. On 10-9 deuce, 2 hearts. Not a great flop, but I think we want to see bet ace 4. As always, greetings from Poland and much luck. All the best, Jamie. Hey, Jen Peely, thank you. Shout out to Poland. Hope things are great. Much love. Yeah, we have that phase final going on, actually. I'm going to register that right now because I want to get in that early. 25 pounds into the phase final. We'll put that up here in the orange. It's the wrong orange. Satellite. Okay. Fold that. 7-3 is going to be fold as well. Good luck, Jamie. Love your streams. Hey, Timmy Neal. Thanks, man. On Facebook. Happy to be here, brother. We flop a pair of 4s, and we see a bet of just under a third. Let's call. Turn is a jack. Pretty good turn for our hand. Thing is here, we also don't block a lot of straight draws and hard draws. It goes check, check, which is fine. But against a bet on the turn, we probably had to continue there, right? We don't block king, queen, or king 9, or king 8, or queen 8, or queen 9, or any of the hard draws. Like, we had a really good hand to catch bluffs there. The bluff doesn't come in, but I was ready for it. As we show down. And what was their hand? A6. Three bet ace 10. Ooh, 4 bets. Have to fold. It's too good of a hand too often for us to be able to call here. Pretty good turn for 6-3, right? Unlikely that a 5 is going to bet out here. Oh, surprised, I'd say, at that hand. Possible, though, I think. And I'm going to back raise here. There actually is some back raising in this spot. The meta is to check raise on Queen XX boards. And the reason being because you have to continue with a lot of hands, like every ace high, some king highs even, right? Like a lot of hands. So they check raise a ton. The reaction is actually some back raising, which we're going to do. King of diamonds on the turn. This is a good turn. They're probably going to fold a lot, though, right? I would think. I would assume they're going to fold a lot here. We may lose to full houses here. The problem is we're not going to get called by worse hands enough. There's maybe a couple flushes, but there's more full houses than flushes that are going to call the all in, so we have to check back. Ace, queen. Damn. Okay. We win. You know, that hand's not going to call the river if we jam. I think it'd be insane if it did. So nothing lost against that particular hand. But yeah, that's just a bad river for us. Hey, PSR. How are you, brother? Good to see you, man. How's life? Have you played any live tournaments this week? And did you win? Probably not. How's your Sunday going, Jay? Wishing you luck today. Thanks, Daniel. Things are great today, man. My soccer football team won. And enjoying the process of grinding it out today, man. Very quiet. Yeah, we had a very chill moment there for a couple minutes. Full King 5. What's up, everyone? Hey, Jim Lad. Good to see you, man. We're chilling right now. Grinding it out. 5 tables. In a good spot. We have room for one more. Maybe we should get the Super 215 right now, actually, because... because it is a knockout tournament, you know? So why don't we get that 6th table since we have space for it currently. Beautiful. It's even the right color. Green for knockout. And what a diverse set of tables, if I say so myself, man. Kind of fun, right? 2 mystery bounties, 2 freeze outs, a progressive knockout, and then a step 4 satellite into the step 5 into the live event. Kind of a fun mix we got going on here. Just saying. Got to fold a 3-bet. We'll check with 7 deuce, which is trash. It's a trash hand, of course. In terms of actual streaming popularity, Kick is growing, will be bigger than Twitch soon, but maybe already is. Definitely not bigger than Twitch, not even close. Not even in the same conversation yet. But it could continue growing, we'll see. But in terms of poker streaming, Twitch is king. It was king for sure. It's becoming less and less king, you know? Like definitely the streaming is spread around multiple platforms now, I'd say. But it is nice to rewind on YouTube, that's true, yeah. Pretty nice. My temp job got converted into a full-time gig with benefits starting up tomorrow, so I'm calling it a win. Oh, let's go, baby. Let's go, PSR. Print. Went and played a 400 MPST in Milwaukee. You see, this is the first part of the message I missed, and I don't think this is going well. Shot 3 bullets and missed the target all 3 times. January was a disaster. Oh, my God. No. No. Not the 3-bullet fail. Listen, it'll happen, man. Don't take it personally. It'll happen. And I think that is a win. Full-time work now. Good stuff. What's up, Rob Calderwood on Facebook? Welcome. Thanks for tuning in. We're going to defend with A6. Not so fun there. Ace-6 doesn't play well enough 4 ways. Pretty bad ace, right? Ace-6 offsuit doesn't really make any strong straights. Doesn't make any strong top pairs. You need like 2-pair plus. Tough to flop 2-pair plus in a 4-way pot. So basically we just fold, sadly enough. Did you and Rebecca have an argument last night, Jamie? If not, why not? She knocked me out of the package tour. Let's go, dude. Rebecca! Yeah, she's in the phase 2 in like an hour and a half. Sorry, Steve. Listen, when it comes to me and you, our relationship, man, Rebecca comes first, and that's just the way it's got to be. I'm sorry, man. I'm so sorry. It is what it is, man. That's a beautiful turn. Race call squeeze, they jam. We call here with the 9s against 7s, which is so nice. And we get it done. Set over set. Nice pickup there in the 55 super, but we're going to keep betting with our full house now. But no more action. Okay. Small bet here, 2100, excuse me, not 3100. Check raised, we call. The next phase is today, Steve. It's today, so we're going to find out pretty soon. Good luck, Jamie. Let's go, Poker Gods. Big fan here from Philippines. Nico Pascual. Welcome and thank you for the good luck. I hope today is our day. Feel like it could be. Why not? Why not us today? Can we squeeze here? Probably not, actually. The stacks don't set up very well for a squeeze. So we're going to have to fold. Which is not what we want, but... Nope. Gonna jam the turn here in the Masters. Oh no, who said that? It's Steve Sutherland on YouTube. Rebecca. Oh, Thomas, such a big bet. We've got second pair and a whatever flush draw after a check around on the flop. Probably have a king now, though. I miss Javaro. Yeah, man. Who's Javaro? What's Javaro? Yeah, good vibes, man. I think limp along here in the 55 is good. This is very interesting. I think we have to 4-bet, right? The problem is there's a couple ways this can go wrong. And I don't want any of them. If they go all in, we call, but like we're not super pumped. I'd prefer them to just call here. Would be better for us. Against an all-in range, we're looking at queens plus an ace-king, but there's enough money in the middle where we call against that range. The other option is to just flat call this 3-bet. But then we're probably going 4 ways to the flop out of position with a hand that can be a bit vulnerable to overcards, right? So it's a bit of a risky hand. I don't see any other way of playing it than this. But we see an incredible flop. An ace-high flop where we flop middle set of queens. And a decent amount of their range that calls 4-bets is going to have an ace in it, right? And we're all in on the turn. Good luck us. They fold. Okay. Let's go all in up here in the round 4 path. Becca made it through in the Sadie for which event? She's on to step 5. So this is round 4 that we're playing right now. Round 5 starts in 90 minutes, I believe. And it's for a Party Poker Tour. So for the London event, it's a full, I think it's a 1,000 pound package. Yes, a 1,000 pound package, 500 pound main event, etc. So yeah, I'm in big spot for Rebecca. Good luck to her. Call here with ace queen suited. Pretty good hand. And we get it done. Okay. We're starting to win some pots here, man. We're starting to win some pots. 102,000. I think with the threes. Originally, I was just going to call here, but now there's a lot of dead money. Man, we're just always getting called, though, with the jam. Especially in this sort of tournament. Like, we're just never getting the squeeze through. So we'll just try and flop a set. Open up the jacks. Matty Ice, who I think is under the weather. I'm pretty sure he's under the weather. Not sure if he's streaming today or not, but he was a little sick the other day, so hopefully he feels better now. Nicholas, unfortunately, you're going to need to put in more chips to win this pot, brother. You're going to have to put in a few more chips 5K is not enough. I'm all in. Yeah, we get check raise here. We're going to call. Look at this beautiful bounty. All we need is a 9, queen, or jack, dude. I mean, not for sure. They might have a better hand here, but definitely when we hit the top pair, we feel comfortable playing this pot, I'd say. But 6,000. Hope they don't have jack 9. Unlikely with us having the jack here. Possible, but unlikely. Yeah, we're going to put it in for the final 590 here. Again, just like turning top pair, we're beat by some hands, but I think turning top pair, we should probably pay off a pot size bet. They do fold for the remaining 590 though, so that bounty will be available at some point. Our hand is pretty bad, but getting 5-1 against this range with this bounty, I think even with like an unpaired 9 high, we just got to peel one. We have to peel one. And fold the turn. They call squeeze, I'm going to fold. Ship it. Ship it with the 7s. It's King 8. If we win this one, we're truly blessed today. Truly blessed. Yeah, man. Nah. All right. 28K. Raise 3-bet, 4-bet. Gotta fold the 8s. We're not in the mystery bounty portion of this tournament yet. So move on. When you see Party Poker becoming the poker giant as it was previously, as you were linked to it, would love to see it dominate the felts again. I think it depends on legality around the world, right? So like the aims of the company are a little different than they were when I joined 7 years ago. 7 years ago, it was very much just like, okay, take on the world, try and become the biggest poker site in the world. The strategy of Entain, the company that owns Party Poker, has changed significantly over that time, in that it wants to regulate in regulated markets or markets that are on the path to becoming regulated, essentially. And those are the only places that we want to operate. So that just means we're not going to have poker tournaments for players in a bunch of markets that are gray, right? Whereas like some of our competitors do operate in those markets. So, you know, I think where we have to compete is doing things better with what it is we do right now, right? So I think if you're in one of the countries around the world that can play with us, you know, UK is a great example. I think we have some of the best game quality around. We have some of the best game integrity dollar for dollar, I'm sure that we spend the most per player in the industry, right? Like we take it very seriously. We have great promotions, right? Like we spread poker as it should be for the people that can play with us. A lot of people can't play with us. So like we're not going to be able to compete on like biggest prize pools when, some of our competitors are, spreading poker to like 100 plus countries, and we're spreading poker to like 20-ish. Like you just can't. But that's okay, right? Like the game of poker is still the game of poker. And if you're lucky enough to be in one of the countries where you can play, I think you have a great opportunity here at PartyPoker. So that's as it stands now. If there's a massive change in legislative perspective on poker around the world, cool, right? If some of those other companies start to change their policies to be more in line with ours, well, then I think if they can no longer compete on prize pools, which is what they mostly have going for them, we would have a bit more of an edge, right? So to be determined. What do we want to do here with threes? It's a pretty big bet size, honestly. We'll just fold. She did get third in a playground poker tournament. That's sick. You just reminded me. Yeah, I could be on Rebecca's table. I have to make it through this phase, though. You can't buy into the last phase directly. You have to win your way from step 4. Round 4, it's called. So, yeah. Good luck, Jamie. Thank you, Florian. Check, we win. That's not a good card to get value, unfortunately. Just a scare card for basically everything. Another pretty bad river, I'd say, to bet. We lose to King Jack. Case and point. Sad vibes. Fold here in the limp pot. 7 of 8. How many make it through to the final 15% of the field? Oh, there's actually registration for 5 more minutes, so we don't know yet. Squeeze here. There's no bounty incentive or anything. Probably too strong to call off there with the 7s. King Queen, beautiful hand. We're all in here. And we bust there, but we can still re-enter for another 3 minutes, which I will. Let's do it. Probably priced in here, right? Yeah. 14 to win 28. We need about 33% equity. I think we have it with Jack 10. Not against queens, we don't. But against ace king, we definitely do. So it's against a range, you know, it's okay. And we suck out. Let's go, baby. Come on now. Let's go, baby. Ace king is beautiful. We have 32 blinds to start the hand. So at that sec depth, we're going to 3-bet to just under 6 blinds. But this 3-bet makes it an easy all-in. Let's go. Jamie, you're probably too busy to bring your podcast back. I really enjoyed it. I like the podcast too, man. Never say never. There's definitely a potential in the future for the podcast, right? G Brownie 76. Hey, man. How are you, dude? Haven't talked to you in some time. How is everything? How is the wife? Miss you, man. Thanks, dude. Rebecca's great. Things are good here. Enjoying the winter this year, actually, which is kind of rare for me. I generally like about a month of winter, but this year I'm having a good time with it. And poker's going well. Party poker's going well. Everything's good, man. No complaints. How about yourself, G Brownie? What are you up to, man? What's new with you? Our 2-pair has been counterfeit here. So we lose to any ace, which is a pretty likely hand, honestly, from our opponent. I think I should just fold. I think. Aces. Let's go. Let's go, aces. Ship it. Okay, so we're still in this thing. Reg is closed now. Top two players. Top two players, that's it. Get through. Can I mess around here? I don't think so. I mean, part of me wants to shove, but I think, especially in this tournament, we're going to get called a bit too wide to make that the right move. Here, however, I don't mind bluffing. Kind of like a good setup for a bluff, I'd say. Stacks are right, you know. And it's the right sort of hand that has a lot of equity post-flop. When called with the 4-bet. And it has a good blocker to the really strong hands like ace, king, and aces. So, go good luck today. Thanks, man. We are chipping up everywhere except for the 320 right now, which is all right. Call in here, ace queen against tens. We're not in the mystery bounty stage yet, but getting a big stack for that stage is useful. Not going to happen this time. Definitely not going to happen after that 10 on the turn. Still in a good position, though. 112,000 is plenty. Do we go all in with ace king? Probably. 15 blinds. Matt actually knocked me out after I tried to run a huge bluff on him. Was on his table. Rip, dude. I don't think Matt's streaming today, right? So he'll be extra dialed. All right, we're going on a 5-minute break. I'm going to grab a drink. You're watching Pokerstaples on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. Be back in just 5 minutes. Stay with me. We very likely have the best hand, but raise and then they jam puts us in weird spots where we have to call. So I think we call. Hope for good turns. Obviously, there's a lot of bad turns, but kind of nothing we can do as a middle stack against a bigger stack here. Turn is gorgeous. Gorgeous. Stushy folds, we pick it up, 9 million coming our way. Puts us on 20 milli. Ace, king, spades. Beautiful hand. It's a good spot for eggs to 3-bet, and I hope they do, obviously. Same for I Stushy, but eggs calls. Check call flop. Unless the bet is 2.5 million or more. 1.6 is fine. All right, to the turn. Interesting turn. Makes this hand pretty simple, I think. Check call the turn and check fold the river if we don't improve. But we still beat some bluffs here of some hands that might be bluffing. That would be ace queen, ace jack, ace 10, king queen, king jack, queen 10. All that's going to bluff some percentage on the time on the turn. We're still beating that. It sometimes shuts down on the river. And of course, we still have spade outs. 18% to make our hand. So we just call the turn here. They bet 2.7, which is a great size. It'd be tough if they bet like 5 million, right? But
And fold the river. Now ace 10, this is typically like a break-even-ish spot. The thing is, this opening range is going to be really wide with these stacks, and we are the shortest stack. I think it's a rejam for that reason. Eggs is going to open very wide. So it's going to gain chips, and like ICM-wise, we're the shortest stack. Yeah, I'm all in. Good luck. Flipping, bro. Yes. No club. Come on, let's go, chat. Up to 15.5 million. Really nice to win a flip there. Aces, jacks, ace, king. I mean, I think jack's the double knockout here. But unfortunately, we get no knockout, which sucks. We want the ladders. So we've got a new tied for first and a 5 million stack here. King, queen is gorgeous. Nice. Okay, we're all in. And they trade back. Nothing changes. It's fine. Let's just go back to how we were then. That's okay. Ace 10 is beautiful. If Nick is all in, or nice river, we will gamble with them. And it goes to us. So let's go. Ace 10 against nines. Big flip. 12.5 million chat. Ace, queen, or 10. Ace, queen, or 10. No. We're kind of tied with nice river now. Basically the same stack, I think. A little shorter. Yeah, definitely pre-pandemic. I've been with Party Poker for 6 years. Call and check raise. Kings are beautiful. Party Poker, brother. Oh, no. Oh, yes! Thank you, dude. We hold the fun way. Let's go. Now we're down to 5. We're guaranteed break even on the day. Beautiful stuff. I think it's a legitimate strategy. Daniel's coming at it from a like TV perspective. I don't think that matters. As we lose ace queen to jack 10. Do I have fold equity against Gal Marston 8D? I think I do. And this is a great hand to shove, so gotta shove. It sucks to have to risk it here. They have ace king, man. Oh, it's a 4. Hold. Let's go, baby. 37 million. These are the best hands to shove. Ace 4, ace 5, ace 3, ace deuce suited are the best reshoved hands under ICM here. There's just not enough reason to not shove given the 3 stacks. And all the best. Just joined Party Poker. Love to hear it. Play alongside you very soon. Love the content. Thanks, brother. Hold ace jack, ace 5. Hold it. Hold it, please. Let's go, dude. Chip it. Down to 4. At least 500 an hour locked up, dude. Not 500 an hour, 100 an hour. At least. Ace, queen, queen 10. Is this for a ladder? Oh my god. Holy crap. It's a ladder. Oh no, it's not. It's not a ladder. Oh my god. Dang it. I thought it was the other way. Come on, 3s. Come on, 3s. Let's go, ladder. Let's go, baby. 3-handed, 3,000 cash guaranteed. What's going on, chat? Welcome back. Thanks for hanging out during the break. Let's continue on our journey to printing. To absolute printing. Gotta fold the river, unfortunately. Pretty bad run out there. Go, Dottie. Let's go, Stuart Meisner. What's up, yeah? Prosto T wins, too. Let's go. Come on, baby. Time to win. All with ace-10 here. I haven't qualified for the UK events through packages, but I'm going no matter what. I'm going no matter what. For sure to the first 3. I think I'll go to all 5, probably, but I'm definitely going to the first 3. Uh, 16 blinds. With ace-10 off, man. A lot of dead money out there, but ace-10 off is a little awkward. Oh, I don't know what to do with this hand. Fold, I guess? I don't think we can flat, right? This is like best case scenario flop with a flat. There's still times where we're behind here on our best case scenario flat. I don't know. Do we want to 3-bet here? King 9 suited. I think so. Pretty decent hand to 3-bet, I'd say. Got a c-bet here in a 3-bet pot, but we don't hit the flop. Turns a king. Do we want to represent top 2 here? It's not a terrible spot to bluff, right? In that we have aces more, we have kings more, we have ace king more. Jack is not a huge part of either of our range. So I'm going to keep bluffing with king 9. And I think I want to bluff the river here. Yeah, I think so. It's hard to find enough bluffs in this spot, basically. I've managed to bluff you off one hand earlier. It's gone downhill since. From Steve Mug 99. Where are you at, Steve? And we take it down with a triple barrel. Let's go. a rare bluff in that spot, but you got to think our 3-bet pot, we don't have too many hands that really miss there, that want to like bluff flop, continue bluffing turn, bluff river. You know what I mean? It's kind of rare. Check there. Got the ticket. Let's go, Rebecca. Let's go in the 109 Sunday party, which is on now. So you're right into it. Good luck. Seven, eight suited here. 12 blinds. I think we're gonna go for the jam. In the Masters. Ah, okay. Steve Mugg. Numpty the Mug. I'm assuming right here. All right. Well, brother, look at this chip stack. That's all I got to say, all right? Look at this 200 grand. And we're going to go all in against this button limp, which I think is usually pretty weak from Nicholas. Ace-8 into ace-king. Looks like I'm not going to make it this week. Yeah, dude. No phase final for me. Oh, there is actually another one running, though, so I can play one more. Let's go. We play one more. So another attempt. Gonna go on table 1 here. Bottom set against flush draw. No. Big pot going the wrong way. Ace-5 suited's decent. Still an okay stack here, though. We're not in panic territory or anything. I think 3-bet shove is a good idea. Re-enter. Let's go again. Bricking like a champ. Love it. We got a call against Ghosted by My Dog, I'd say. All in for a $50 bounty here. I think I want to reshove. It's pretty unlikely anyone hit this. And for just a pot-sized bet, I think we want to gamble for it here. Oh. That's a $50 3 and a little bit more because the pot obviously is worth some money there, but c'est la vie, moving on. I think just let them bluff, right? We have a pretty strong hand with top pair, but then we also have the clubs to go along with it. Either way, there's going to be enough bluffs where we're going to call down with top pair here. Quick bet, we call against 10-5. It was a bluff. We have doubled up. Let's go. Beautiful stuff, man. Beautiful, beautiful.
Beautiful stuff. Jimmy doesn't know it's me because real name Tourney. I don't. Peter? I don't know what your real name is. PGD starts with P, so probably, and the D on the end. Peter is PGD. There it is. Okay, well, good luck, brother. Good luck. Let's battle it out. Bring the heat. Fold to the overbet, I think is fun. Call. All right. Got the Tottenham Hotspur song in my head. King 7 deuce. Get check raise. We call. Fold. We block
diamond draws here. We don't want to continue with the ace high with diamonds. Without it, we have a decent argument for continuing more. Excuse me. Well, a bit awkward here. I think we go for it and then just fold if they went all in, but have to call these two. This is probably bad news. Yep, right on the edge here, but I think we had a good enough hand. Win a nice pot in the big Sunday, though, which is good. Up to 1.6 starting stacks on that one. Checking back here on 10, 6, 7. Fold the turn. I'm folding my way to the final table. All right, Steve. We're a ways off here, brother. We're a ways off this final table. That's a pretty good flop for a 6-3 suited, dude. Is there a better flop for 6-3 suited? I guess 5-4 deuce, technically. Let's go. Let's go. Open the ace queen, call, squeeze all in from Alagon. Wow. Wow. 21 blinds. With a player behind, but this flat is not that strong. When this player calls, we can fold. Without this player, I think we have to call. Without this player. Let's see if that would have worked out for us. I didn't watch, which was dumb. Kings and king queen. We would have done well against the king queen. So everything worked out right, but yeah. All right, guys, I'm going to have a little bit of lunch here. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back in just a couple minutes. Poker Staples on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. Stay with me. All right, what's up? Thanks for waiting. Well, I had lunch. Back in action. So to update you all, we have double stack here in the Super 55 Mystery Bounty. We have half stack in the 320 Mystery Bounty. We have double stack in this final 3. One person takes their stack through, I think. Oh no, 2 players do actually. Into the phase final. Okay. We have 1.7 starting stacks in the 215 Big Sunday. And the Super 215, we have a starting stack. And that's what's up. Thank you all for being here. And your patience while I had lunch. Kevin Martins, greetings from Belgium. What's up, brother? Always a pleasure to see you. We're going to check raise here. Oh, no. Against Ace Deuce, we're out. Oh, we bubble. PGD's going through. Good luck, PGD. Good luck. Unlucky turn for us there. Okay. So what do we want to play now? Big Sunday PLO we want to play, but I'm going to late reg by a bit more. 109 Sunday Party, we definitely want to play. Same deal, though. So I think we'll hang with 5 for now. Cover up table 1. Okay. Let me get some personal tunes going on the side here. Where's my mouse? Found it. Okay, so Ace King raise, get a call 10-8-3, 2 diamonds. Raising in middle position, I think we'll check back here. Could bet 2. Fold these 4. Wow. This is a little random, I'd say. Kind of a bit of a random decision there. I don't know, call, like blocking the flush with top pair, blind versus blind, seems fine. Okay, there we good. What was good for lunch? Gnocchi. actually, which is delicious. I never had gnocchi growing up, but it's half potato, half flour, like pasta style dish for anyone unfamiliar with it, which I was not for a while. Really good with just like a tomato sauce. It's nice. What does a spicy streamer eat? I don't know. Is this a joke? No, B-Car, are you out? Or are you being sad because I lost the Sadie into the PartyPoker tour? That's okay. That's okay. It's fine. What's the most Canadian food ever? Probably poutine or maple syrup. Poutine or maple syrup, I would say, are top of the list. We've got the nuts. We no longer have the nuts, but we've still got a pretty good hand. Just gotta hope they didn't check raise with a flush draw. They check. Let's bet. Ace king against sixes. We lose the all in there. Oh, damn. Okay. Hello, hello, folks. Been a while. What's up, Soda Pop? Holy smokes, it has been a while, man. It doesn't even show up on my chat thing. Followed 6.3 years ago, but I feel like earlier than that, I feel like. What's going on, Soda Pop? That's a name I remember from the very early stream days. We've been in like golf stream for years now. Long live some GolfStaples. Yeah, brother. I know, man. I know. I don't think I want to do golf content. I have everything ready for golf content except for like camera equipment and staff and stuff, but I don't think I want to. I might still one day. You never know. I like cheese, just not showing brown gravy. See, it's a little different, man. You need cheese curds, which don't melt. So yeah, it's cheese curds and gravy, and the chips are not like really crispy chips. They're actually like thicker cut a little bit. It's a delicacy, you know. It's definitely more popular in Quebec than it is in the rest of Canada, but definitely Canadian food nonetheless. Yeah, you can't just use any cheese you want. It's like it's a specific kind of cheese for poutine. If you use like cheddar cheese, it's just cheese on fries, right? It's not the same thing. That'd be like calling like ground beef a steak, right? It's like they're both beef, but like it's not the same thing. Or mincemeat, or whatever. Better than black pudding on everything. Just don't tell people what black pudding is before they eat it. Yeah, true. I've had some black pudding before, and yikes. 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 Hello, everyone. What's up, Simon? Simon? Simone? Simon? King 10, I think, all in here. 8 blinds. Yeah. Does BCAR have any online caches? For sure. I don't know what her biggest cache is online. I'm not sure, actually. That's a good flop. No queen. Let's go. Huge suck out to stay in the tournament. We'll take it. We will take it. What do I do here? Again, I don't really know how to play these 2s, 3s anymore. Fold. Still in the Masters. All right, Steve. You probably got more chips than me now. We're no longer on the same table, but... ATX, 4 years, 2 months, 21 days, 3 hours. Thanks for that 4 years, brother. Thank you. Time does fly. It really does, Soda Pop. Really does. Ace 8 beats Ace 5. That's good vibes. King Queen all in here for 12 blinds. I think it's a good idea. Shove gets through, which is cool. 10-4 suited. We defend, but totally miss. think open king 3 suited is cool. Kurds like Wisconsin. Exactly, brother. Yeah, it's got to be Kurds. Look at this. A flush. No, my mouse. I found it. It's definitely dying a bit, dude. Gotta order a new mouse soon. Dang pocket twos could get tricky with those twos later on. Chip to chair. Exactly, yeah. It's really awkward to play small pairs when you're super short, you know? Gotta play them aggressively usually, I think. Boom. Ace on the turn, up to 72,000. Good vibes. I think we call here with sevens. Pretty good hand, man. Pretty strong. You know? Gotta fade the big cards. That's too big of a card. Dude. 55 super's not our bait today. We had it going for a second there, but swing and a miss. Bricks. Okay, quick break. When we come back, we're going to continue on our grind. Poker Staples on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. Show the highlights, and I'll be right back. Close enough to a decent hand. Hold it, dude, for a big pay jump. And the poop has been sent, man. Okay, 3,400, 2,003 in buy-ins, $1,400 profit divided by 5.5 hours, 250 an hour, baby. Let's go. All fizzled out, but let's see what happens this week. Tens is going to be our double up hand, right? This is the one. We're the shortest stack in the tournament, just barely. Almost have technical gamble, but it's an easy all-in spot here. And good luck us. Expecting to get called. Technical gamble's going for it. 3 ways, got to dodge the ace and the jack. And the 3. Yep. Hell yeah, chat. Let's go. Triple up, baby. 284. We cover this opponent now. We cover these two. This is epic, man. This is awesome. I think we limp and don't fold, basically. I would say here. If they're all in, we don't fold. But probably not enough to try and ISO there. So we go to a flop. The bounty's not in play. Our ace-10 now becomes pretty trash. What we wanted was a shove. They reshove, we call, right? Kind of scenario. I remember tourneys like that too, dude. I remember running deep in the daily dollar and being so hyped up, man. Couple hundred, and I was like sweating it. We flopped 2 pair. Wow. Check raise probably? Check's not so bad. There's a lot of bad turns, so I like getting a lot of money in now. Is a good option. Goes check, but we'll just bet and take it. Now we just have to hope technical gamble doubles up, right? We won the bounty to stay. On the other table, there's a min bounty that has just gone for 150. Please be a min bounty. Please be a min bounty. Please be a min bounty. Yes! It's another min bounty, Dottie. Come on now. All right, average bounty's got to be up there now. $900 is the average bounty. The short stack goes, but we're fine. 9 of 13. Queen Jack suited is a beautiful hand. So we call in the small blind, swing and a miss here on the flop. We re-enter the 109, which I'm going to put in on table 3 because we have table space there. Checks around on the flop. We have 2 overs and a gutter. Not a bad spot to put a little stab out, I'd say. Not necessarily going to follow through on the end, but definitely a good spot to bet, and we win, which is great. So we're up to just shy of 300,000. Beautiful moments, Dottie. Beautiful moments. We get a limp there. We're going to fold. Ace 4, King Jack. Come on. Come on. Come on, come on. Turn the radio on. 8s is great. Would be willing to go for it against Mr. KX. Rejam against a button open here from No Fear. But Scumpa makes it 20. I don't think jamming is really a thing here for 29 blinds. So I peel. It's a really good flop, to be honest. It's a great flop. We lead. It's good for our range. It's good for our hand. Both. Ace on the turn is the worst turn. Still check call though. Our hand is quite strong. We have a gutter to go along with the pair of 8s. If they didn't hit that on the turn, which they don't have to have hit that. And we win. They shut down. They didn't have an ace. They did not continue on the river with King Jack. And in our 320, we're going to defend with Queen 7 suited. Kind of close here. I think I want to float. I think we have just enough, basically. We have 3 to a straight, 3 to a flush, and an overcard. And bluff. Hope to not get looked up by ace high here. In that straight draws and flush draws missed, but like we have Queen 7, we got to do it. That is definitely not at all the hand we want to get called by. It is ace high, as I mentioned, but it blocks the flush draw and it blocks the straight draw. So I think the call is... Well, if they're going to call with that ace, they're going to call with any ace. And they should probably start calling with some kings. Which means... Is that so past Jaman's? I think so. I think that's true, to be fair. Okay, let's continue on our journey here, fam. Hope you're all having a great day. We have 4 tables on the go right now. Day hasn't really gone the way we want yet. We do have a nice triple stack here, but nothing too crazy as of yet. Take that down. Okay. I would say this is the main bay, though, for sure. Jimmy, do you know when the Glasgow package will be online to play? I don't know when they're splitting up the satellites into different events. I would assume it would be before the event. So, like, as soon as the London ones are over, the ones will start for Manchester. As soon as those are over, the ones for Glasgow will start. That's my guess. Could be wrong, though. But that seems right to me. Good luck, bro. Thank you, Batkan, and welcome on Facebook. Ace 6 loses to Ace Jack in the mystery bounty. GG. Aces take down a pot there. Let's see what we can dive into here for another tournament. Well, the big Sunday PLO sounds great, so let's do that. Got a 109 pot limit Omaha. I think it's going to go on table 6. What should our PLO color be? Violet? Whoa! Radical. Absolutely radical. Let's do that. Oh, we got sub hype. I think first sub of the day. Thank you so much for the sub, Chloro. Dropping that resub. Welcome back to the team, Chloro. 30 months. Thank you, brother. Maybe I'll see you at the Party Poker Live in April. I will be there, man. Would love to hang out. In my first live tournament, time for everyone to go fishing. Let's go. I'd love to hang out, man. Say hi when you're there. I'll be there in April. I'm going to London, Manchester, Glasgow for sure. Probably all 5, but we'll see. So yeah. Check back here with 8s is better. Hello, Ali, 1501. Good to see you. Things are good, yeah. We're 3-betting here with a very strong hand. It's quite awkward to play against a 4-bet. Nonetheless, though, I still think 3-bet is going to be a good option. So we'll do that and take it down. Go, Dottie. Let's go, Stuart. Let's go, Dottie. Let's go. Call. All day. 10s against ace king. Good start. Barry, please, Barry. Come on, man. What are we doing out here, Barry? Come on. My brother gave this to me for Christmas. My brother Chris. It's called Needoh with Needoh. Okay? And it is so satisfying, dude. It's such a satisfying thing. I don't know how to describe it to you guys. It's so satisfying. Not a bad 3-bet bluff hand, but we're the wrong person and stacked to do it. So we will just fold reluctantly. Y'all got a date for the marriage yet, B-Car? We were kind of thinking this summer, but then we have not started planning. And now there's there's a brand new poker tournament at a similar time we were planning it, so dude, I don't know. Suited ace, but kind of a trashy hand here, honestly. I think fold is fine in the PLO. Don't think we'll be able to show a profit with Queen 5 offsuit there. It's a good price, but it's a hand that really doesn't flop too well, so we'll fold. LaFalle 10 makes it 31,300. Two brothers, one sister. ATX Chaser. Two brothers. Even if I don't end up playing live in London now, so can grab a coffee, reminisce about missing Scotland. The other two cities still to be announced. Good luck today. Yeah, still two cities to be announced. But there is like a mini main event as well, Chloro, like a 150-pound mini main event. There'll be a bunch of side events and stuff. So there should be a way for people to get involved, even if the bankroll's not super big, you know? But thanks for the good luck. Kind of need it, Bree. It's not going too well. Nine's called behind. We need an ace. Oh, golf. The old Turnberry. Let's go. 3 milli. Lord Tupperware dropping that sub, number 2 on the date. Good luck on the Sun of the Grind. Thanks so much, man. For the 27-month resub. Gets a love in the chat. Thank you, brother. Been here 2 years, haven't used a road once, can get on the tube and be within 10 minutes walk of anywhere. It's true, dude. It is true. I got to go to London in November, and it was, man, I miss that city, dude. It's just so great. It's such an awesome place, man. It was super nostalgic going to London, honestly. It was like, from the time that we spent there, I feel like so many things in Rebecca and my life fit London really well, you know? Just like kind of the vibe we got going on. Wow. Baby Shark gets that $50 knockout. So yeah, I had a great time there, man. I'm sweating Rebecca just now. The funniest thing just happened. She won a hand and the guy threw a dirty emote. Next hand, she knocked him out. King versus Ace Jack. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Rebecca. Punish the fools, man. Mark, okay, if you had to choose either the carnivore diet or vegan diet for a year, which would you choose? Neither, obviously, but if I had to choose, quite a difficult question for me, particularly. Probably vegan, I think. Question for you, Jamie. Why am I so good at poker? I think you were just born with it, brother. You just have what it takes within you. And looks kind of nice, but I don't think it's that good. Never heard of the third Quiet Brother. Is he okay? Oh yeah, he's been around a bunch. He used to film vlogs. He traveled with us a bunch. He's good, man. I'm gonna see him next week, I think. Yeah, I think he gets here on the 11th of February, so pretty soon. Now New York City is the same tax as London, maybe 10 years later. Central fee tax for cars. Yeah, it makes some good sense, I think, man. Making cars expensive in the center of cities just makes sense for pretty much everyone, honestly. It obviously drives up the cost of things that need to be driven, but subsidizes like human transit on public transit, which is great. Also, I feel like it has pretty solid effects in terms of like the urban fabric of a society as well. Being around other people consistently does something positive, I think, to just a general populace. So, yeah. B-Car is Rebecca, my fiance. Her nickname is B-Car. Let's 3-bet here. Yeah, I like this. What tournament in London were you referring to? Party Poker Tour. It's in April. Let me pull up the webpage for it, actually. I will be there. It's in the east near West Ham. Party Poker Tour. Yeah, here we go. So there you are. The first 3 are announced. The Party Poker Tour, 19th to the 27th of April, in London. 17th to the 22nd of June, and the 12th to 17th of August. And so, yes, Eastside Aspers Casino, 19th to the 27th. There isn't like the full schedule yet or anything, but there's going to be a bunch of side events, 500-pound main event, 150-pound mini main event. We gamble for the bounty here. There's going to be a stream. What else we got going on? 7's Ace Jack. There we go. $50 bounty. Oh, there's a 1,000-pound high roller as well. Let's go, man. Love that. Ship it. All right, nice. Sweet. Okay. Excited, man. This is going to be so fun. Question for you, Pokerstaples Jamie. Should I max out my Roth IRA first or max the reg? I can't provide you financial advice like that, brother. I can't. Unless the reg means something other than the tournament reg. This seems like one of those good Google it spots because it's going to have a good answer for you. I think that's the first time I've heard of someone speak positively about London. London has turned into a massive shithole. No, it hasn't, bro. No, it hasn't. People that think London is a shithole need to give their head a shake, bro. They need to first travel the world a little bit, see some other places, and then give their head a shake. I mean, if what you're looking for is like crystal clear streams and lakes and peace and quiet, London is not the place for you. Obviously, it's one of the biggest metropolises in the world, right? It's a powerhouse of arts and culture and European society. It's like, it's full of history. It's full of tradition. It's full of camaraderie, right? Like there's so much going on in London. It's incredible. So, I mean, yeah, if you want different things than what London is providing, there's lots of countryside available for you. But London is top tier, bro. It is an incredible, incredible city. If you're into like arts and culture, you know, arts and culture and sports and, you know, society and infrastructure and history. If you're into space, well, I don't know. Try Yorkshire. Hi, Jamie. Thanks for the stream. No problem, man. Genuinely never felt unsafe in London? Yeah, for sure not, man. Me neither. I mean, it doesn't mean crime doesn't happen and stuff, but I haven't. I've spent maybe, I don't know, 4 or 5 months there of my life. Doing a lot as well at all hours. Good luck today. Thanks, man. Why do you drive at a parkway and park in a driveway? Asking the big questions. Asking the big questions. I don't have an answer for you, but I sure wish I did. Gonna double barrel bluff here with kind of a piece of trash, but sometimes you gotta do it. How many times have you played the main in your life? One time. I give up here. Played in my first in-person tournament in like 10 years. How was it, D-Park? I beat you with 6-6 in Ace-King in the Mystery Bounty 55. Good luck. Danny U4. Good luck, my friend. Good luck, good luck. Win that tournament now that I'm out. I just don't speak English. Ton anglais est parfait, mon ami. Yeah, I'm more wanting something scenic. Pick literally anywhere else, dude. You've got like the whole world. Don't choose one of the largest cities in the world if you want something scenic. I don't know. Take a pin, drop it on the map. It's going to be better for you. I've heard so much negativity about London and UK lately, but I don't believe much of it. I mean, some of it, you know, it happens in every country in the world where people shit on the capital of the country, right? Like, that just happens. I know New York is not the capital, but, like, all of America shits on New York if you don't live in New York, basically, right? In Canada, people shit on Toronto, even though Ottawa's our capital. People shit on Toronto if they don't live there. It kind of deserves it a little bit. I mean, it's okay. It's just a bit boring. Same with London, etc. So it's like a personality of like shitting on the capital of whatever country is the first thing. The second thing is like English sensibility is to always hammer on the cloud of rain that follows the person around. Like that's English humor, you know? And like English whinging is like a good-hearted thing that happens, you know? So part of it, I think, is just banter, right? But yeah, I don't know, dude. I think people that think it sucks, it's so difficult to have that perspective if you've been other places. It's so hard. You have to like such a niche set of things for it to not fit very well in your life and or have no experience in other places. Yeah, I don't know. There's a reason that the whole world really values it, you know? Like, there's a reason that it costs so much money to live there. Like, so much money. You just, like, to live in Zone 1 is, like, just impossible on a normal wage, of course. It's, like, actually impossible. We're going to 4-bet bluff here. There's a reason for that, because everyone wants to be there. We lose. GG. We're all in here as well. This session is not going very well. They don't have an 8, right? We're good? Let's go. $15th out of 440, solid considering how much the rest of the people play live. Yeah, man. I mean, first event in 10 years. 15th place out of 440. That's a great showing, man. Congrats. That turn, bro. Over it, man. All right, chat. That's going to be a wrap. Thank you all for watching today. I appreciate you. We have 2 tournaments left. I'll obviously come back if I run deep, but that's it. Didn't go well today, man. Did not. Oh, dang it. Good luck to Rebecca in the 109 Sunday party and the satellite to the Party Poker Tour. Good luck to everyone else on the grind. I appreciate you all. I'll definitely see you next Sunday, maybe before.